welcome back. Well, it's January 11th, 2024, and the new moon is in the sign of Capricorn. And of course, new moons are all about manifesting and bringing in new intentions. So think of new as being a new start. This is a great time because it's the first new moon of the year ahead for 2024. And we're going to get a really great start with this Capricorn energy, because Capricorn is all about hard work, focus. It's Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn, and we call Saturn the taskmaster. So we are going to be able to really put forth some powerful energy. And today I want to show you how you can use the earth element, because Capricorn is an earth sign, in the form of crystals, to help you to draw in that earth energy and manifest through that Capricorn energy that the moon is in. That's the sign for the new moon this month. Now, every month the sign for the new moon changes. Now, I did a video a couple of years ago about how to use new moon energy to help you manifest your goals and intentions. And so I'm going to start showing you how you can use the energy of each month and the sign that the new moon is in to help you focus on your intentions. Okay, so today I'm going to be using crystals, because that's that earth element. And I even have some crystals that are associated with the sign of Capricorn. A Capricorn is also a cardinal sign, and the cardinal signs are real energetic go-getters. But then we also have that grounded earth element in Capricorn that's going to help us focus and stick to our task. And a lot of the time with manifesting, that's the problem, is that we get kind of unfocused, and we forget about what it is we really need to do to make things happen. And so this energy we're going to be pulling in to help us manifest our goals and intentions for the year ahead. Now, even though it is 2024, every year we have a new moon in Capricorn. So this video can work any year when the new moon is in Capricorn. So let's get started. So I'm going to be setting up a crystal grid. I have a table. I have put down a table covering that just makes me think of the stable energy of the sign, or sign of Capricorn, okay? Because I've got four corners here, It's just something that really reminds me of stability. Now, you do you, and you find a place where you want to set up your crystal grid, and just to think about what reminds you of stability and focus, and be creative, because that's what this kind of magical energy work is all about, okay? You do you. Remember, you're not going to have all the same supplies I may have, but I looked around and I found some crystals that I thought would work really well for my crystal grid. And here on this piece of paper, I have written my goals and intentions for what I want to manifest. And remember to phrase things in a positive way. Okay, you'll say, I want to, or my wish is that, I really want, or even in the present time, I am easily focused on making my new business a success in the new year of 2024. Okay, phrase things in a very positive way. Now, Capricorn rules the 10th house also, which is about a career. So this would be an excellent time to manifest for a career or a business, if that's what your focus is this year. Just think of a way that you can bring this positive stability into your life. Okay, so I wrote 7 goals for this year. And you can write 10, but don't write more than 10, and write more than 1. And it's okay to rephrase something another way and make that one of your goals. So if you want to go back and look at my previous video on how to write your intentions, you can do that. And so in that past video, I wrapped the paper around a candle and I burned the candle. So this time I'm going to do something different. Okay, I'm going to put this in the middle of my crystal grid. This is my focus, my goals and intentions. Okay, and then this particular crystal is, I believe it's an obsidian. It happens to be what they call a generator crystal. And if you look at the edge at the top, you can see triangles. And a generator crystal has these top triangles that are all the same size. So if you see a crystal point, you might notice that many of them will have a skinny triangle, and then they'll have a fatter triangle. But this one just happens to be a great generator crystal. And it's really good for generating energy if you want to put it in the middle of your crystal grid. Okay, so there's my generator crystal. And I found that I had some citrine, and citrine it looks like a regular quartz crystal, but it does have this kind of orangey sacral chakra, creative energy there, and it's excellent for Capricorn, and it's really good for business people. A lot of people like to put this crystal in their cash box. It's supposed to help the cash flow in a business. Okay, but I only have 3 of these, so I'm going to do kind of a triangle shape here. I'm going for symmetry. Okay, and I've got my orangey part aiming out like that. And then I have some other little crystal points, and I'm just going over how I'm going to arrange it with you first. And I have 3 of those, so I'm going to put them between the citrines. And then I have 4 quartz crystals of various types that are a little bit larger. So I'm going to put those in the 4 corners. And I find this to be a pleasing layout. Actually, let's see, how did I have that? There's these little point things here, so I think I'm going to arrange them this way. There. That's what I decided will be my crystal grid. Okay, when you set up a crystal grid, you want to energize the generator crystal to do whatever it is you want it to do. And you can program your crystals in a similar way. So you can put your hands around it and intend that you want this energy to help you to focus in your crystal grid, to bring in that energy, that earth energy, to help you manifest your goals that are here. Okay? And so now I'm going to take each one of these crystals and I'm going to touch it to my 3rd eye in the middle of my forehead, and then touch it to the generator crystal and put it back down. And I'm going to go similarly do the same thing with all the crystals in the grid. Remember to focus on your goals as you're doing this. You're making that connection between you and the grid. Okay, and so my grid is set up, and you can leave it like this for until the next new moon, actually, if you want to. But I would say at least leave it through the duration of the time that the new moon is in Capricorn. Afterwards, you could take your intentions and put it in a secure place, such as maybe you're making one of those junk journals that are so fun. Um, I think that would be a fantastic idea, and a manifestation junk journal, and decorate it, and you can go back and revisit your goals. That's a really wonderful, healthy way to focus on your goals. Or you could put it in some sort of a grimoire. Maybe you're doing a moon study, or maybe some wishing box or a Reiki box where you give it energy periodically. It's up to you. Okay, what you want to do with that. Now, you might not be a crystal junkie like I am and have all these various crystals uh, handy in your home, and I don't want you to go out and spend a whole bunch of money. So what you can do is you can go to the craft store and buy a bag of little rocks that they use, maybe in terrariums and that sort of things. You can find them, they're about that size. They might be river rocks or just some sort of a decorative rock. And you can make a grid in a similar way. Okay, even if you don't have a generator candle, you could put a symbol of what it is you want to manifest. You could put a little goddess statue. If you wanted to, I suppose you could burn a candle. It's up to you. Whatever you feel led to do. So don't feel like you have to own all these crystals, or run off to a crystal store and buy stuff like this. But whatever you have, go for it and see what difference it makes, because this Capricorn energy is very powerful. Okay, and I'm going to try to start doing some more activities working with the moon this year. So this is the moon year. All right. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.